9 o'clock to 10 this morning. Jeff had a nice show this morning. It was got a little heated up in there between the chatters, but it was a good show this morning. And then followed by Doug Stewart, the SME CEO, TDSS 3 King of Honor. He gonna be like Derek Jeter was, yesterday, man. Doug gonna get all these accolades for hosting these TDSS shows. Parties, every year and whatnot. But you know what? Doug ain't the only man that's gonna be behind it this year, because the X Squad affiliate here in Atlanta will make sure that we help Doug make you excited when you come here. This is going to be a special event, and we're going to make sure that when you leave here, you're going to want to come back to Atlanta the week after thinking there's a TDSS 4 already. And I guarantee you that, because the Chief Rocka knows how to help make things happen. And I just told you, the number one people in here that can make your party grow is them Ingrams. So between them, me, Doug, and the rest of the X Squad affiliate here in Atlanta, you're going to have a good time. Spicy conversation, Mandelion, the microwave. Microwave, make sure your Garden of Eve is always fresh. You know what I'm saying? And you got Jelani, you got Sluggo, you got Grego, I don't want to miss nobody here in Atlanta. Easy Does It will be photography this and video shooting. So, X Squad going to be hosting. And also, we got Andre Elam, he said he'll host the cook-off, whoever know how to cook some ribs or whatever y'all say. They say some people be boiling and doing a lot of baking before they put them on the grill. So we'll see who. But we're going to have a bunch of judges out there, and we're going to see who got the best ribs, with sauce and without sauce. So we know where that ninja stand out when you say either or. He ain't going to put sauce on his at all. So in order to taste his with some sauce, you're going to have to bring your own little sauce in your pocket and then dip it in there, That's what I did at the hotel. Yeah. I called up to the hotel last year at TDSS 2, and I said, Sluggo, is any ribs left, man? He said, yeah, Chief, you better come on, man, because they going, right? So I said, all right, I'm getting ready to stop at the grocery store. I'm getting ready to stop at Kroger's, and get, how many bottles of sauce you think we need? I thought we needed 2. I thought that ninja had, at least a whole grill full of goddamn ribs, man. I got up there, man, it was just like a fucking half a slab of baby backs left. And they was crying about me eating up the whole half a slab left. I gave my son a little portion, and I just drowned the rest with sauce. And I think Sluggo took a little piece, man. So that ain't leave me with much. But, hey, I tell you what, man, that ninja makes some good ribs, but dry, I can't eat them like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So that ninja, I don't know what's going on with you and this here goddamn sauce thing and this condiment thing, this potato salad thing. But when you come to TDSS 3, I have a psychiatrist waiting for you so he can sit you down in that number one Chief Rocka Jersey Vern corner he has there. He put everybody in with the cone hat, and he going to talk to you for a minute, all right? So we're going to get that squared away before you leave here in Georgia, all right? Big ups to that ninja, man. But, JB Jennings, JB Jennings said, nah, son, I'm stick to my word. Bucks going to win the South. Okay, tell him again. I thought you was backtracking. Yeah, tell him again. Yeah, definitely that. They're going to win that. But anyway, man, yesterday on that NBA document, see, I was going to talk about Houston and the Boston. I'll talk about the Boston-Washington game. I'm going to leave that Houston game for the microwave because I had my theories on that, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that for microwave because I know coming on, the third person this week coming on, you usually get the lesser of able to talk about a situation. But I'm going to talk about that Washington-Boston game, which Doug mentioned that it should have been a second left on that clock. No, it shouldn't have never got down to where it was at, We had, I think, 3 of the finest brothers, because I follow the NBA this year a lot, and I follow refereeing. And one of the brothers is here from the ATL. Matter of fact, when he used to have hair, he used to go to the barbershop I go to. He was number 9, right? Because if I say his name, you wouldn't know which one it was. He was number 9, right? And his name Derek. So next time you see number 9, you know he's from Atlanta. They had the worst goddamn refereeing call I ever seen in my life. You know, a couple of bad calls down at the end that what really hurted Boston from sealing that game and put the Wizards back in the game. So I guess what it was, I got a brain fart on that one. The head of the NBA said, being that this game is going like it is, it's still kind of close, let's go ahead on and prepare for Game 7 on a Monday night because we're going to stretch out the final series, you know. So let's go ahead on and stretch it out by having Game 7 Monday night, Boston and the Wizards, give them enough time to rest up so that game will be extra good and we will succeed on our money thing, being that the Warriors and Cleveland seem not to go by the strip and they go ahead on sweep motherfuckers. So we need to make up that max gap. And that's what they did. They made up the max gap. They had one game on yesterday like they wanted to do. As you notice, it's never a Sunday gone without having a game on. You know, I thought it was a Saturday night thing before, but then now the last couple of Saturdays ain't been no game on. You know, so the NBA is really doing what they want to do. They stretching it out, getting more monies, getting more ratings into this thing, and at the same time, they got their hand in the pot. Alvin Silverman, that's how I think his name. Silverman is the head of the NBA, the commissioner. He put the word out because he was at the game, little bald-headed motherfucker. He was at the game, and I think I seen him, you know, don't take my word, but I seen him give that signal. When he went to his nose, that's the signal for the referees to go ahead on and make some bogus call. Y'all didn't know about that, right? That's an old Italian phrase. When you go to your nose, that means take that bitch out. You know? So that's what happened. He went to his nose, and they showed it on TV. They may not know what it was, but I know what it is. You know, I grew up around Italians. I know what it is. When he went to his nose, that was the tale of all tales to go ahead on and make this thing last a little longer, but we're going to have a Game 7. But all it's doing is hurting the Wizards, man, because you're going to go to the Boston Garden, and it's going to be a lot of ghosts up in there. You know, just like in Yankee Stadium. You come to Yankee Stadium, Giants Stadium, you got the ghost of Jimmy Hoffa in Giants Stadium. You got all the ghosts out there on the monuments, all them statues out there, all the old players that ain't there no more, the ones that still living. You know, the curse of the Bambino is in the stadium, you know. So you going to the Boston Garden, and you got red Allbacks, cigar smoke still up in the air, coming down from the rafters, you know. So, hey, man, all I can say is the Wizards better not get behind, because if they get behind, the game is over before the half, you know. Boston has the tendency of just jumping on your ass because they got that crazy-ass crowd out there. Grego may be out there hanging on the fucking top of the backboard and shit, throwing his voodoo out there, you know what I'm saying? Even though Grego say he's not a Boston Celtic fan, but lately he been going around chanting Boston Celtic, Boston Celtic. See, Grego is a Laker fan when they good, and he's a Warrior fan now because they've been in the championship last couple of years. So that's the big thing about this game tonight, is that all they did was left Washington to get embarrassed. It's not going to be as close. Doug picked the Wizards, which that's already an omen on them. Because whenever Doug pick a team, you go opposite of that. Because if you don't, you'll be coming out of the L if you put some apples on it. So my thing is Boston will win tonight. Cleveland will be in there Wednesday. Cleveland is rested, ready to play. I heard they fighting amongst each other now in practice, so they can't even practice no more. But they tired of practicing with each other, you know, and if somebody plays somebody hard, they think they trying to hurt them, so they actually out there throwing blows. So they need to play somebody. So I predict them to come into Boston Game 1 and blow the Celtics out. But after that, the Celtics going to make all the other games close. But I say Cavs beat them in 5 games, 4 games to 1. And that's how that go. So that's enough for that. We saving Houston for the microwave and whatnot. Let me see. I seen something in here. Sluggo said, Ninja, as the time get closer, we'll make sure we have everything that need. Oh, they talking about the cookout. Oh, okay, yeah. So, tell them, Sluggo, they ain't got to worry about that. You just bring your skills here to Atlanta. If you said you the best griller, you said you're a master griller, you the best griller in the South, we going to bring what's supposed to be the best griller from the Midwest, and I don't know how the fuck you could be a best griller from the Midwest when you only got a couple of months to grill, because any other time it's cold as hell and it's snowing. What you do, ice grilling? Where Vince Wright at? Vince Wright out here today? No, I haven't seen him. I haven't announced him and shit. Let me see if anybody else peeked up in the house since I've been talking. I just been ranting, that's all. About these NBA games, man. And yesterday was really bad. I mean, it was a bad sore eye on the NBA. Everybody say, "Oh, great comeback by Golden State." I don't think it was such a great comeback. I think what it was a leader of a team. And see, first and foremost, he shot a 3-pointer the first time, and he was about to run back down the court and stepped on one of his teammates' foot, and he twisted it a little bit then. All right, but he shook that off. I think they put a little more tape on it. He tied his shoes up tight, and then he went out there and he continued to ball. But then after that, hold up. I'm tired of people talking about Zaza just became dirty. Zaza was dirty when he first came to the league. And for the Hawks to say Dellavedova, the deli man, is dirty and whatnot, all the Hawks fans to blame him for being dirty. Look what the fuck Zaza used to do when he played with the Hawks. Zaza always been dirty. He was dirty when he came to Atlanta. He was so dirty they tried to clean him up. They thought he was a homeless motherfucker. That's how dirty he was, So don't sit there and act like Zaza just started doing this shit. And for Kevin Durant to come out his face and say that, oh, well, Zaza is not dirty. We don't play that type of ball. You don't play that type of ball. You soft as ivory. And see, he almost made me go to that Harden shit right now, because him and Harden, they both from the same fucking cloth. But I'm going to leave that for the microwave. Like I said, I promise to stay away from that. And that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, I believe if Leonard had not got hurt in that game yesterday, and I think he could have came back out and played, because I'm going to tell you something. Back in my days coming up playing ball in the playground, we twisted the ankle, man. I mean, we walked that thing around. We like kind of like play no defense for a minute, man, till that ankle gets strong and whatnot. Because the games are 15 in full court game, and you go by ones. That's back up there on the East Coast. So about time my ankle got a little better and I tied my shoe up a little tighter, then I was able to continue playing. See, he could have played, but they want to save him for game 2. Everybody else talking about save him for game 3. And then I heard Ruff Buff talking about save him until next year. Come on, Ruff. Is you crazy? Save him the next year? Why? You want Golden State to go? No, if this man played now, I believe if he played now and his team get a little hard and protect him, from people like Zaza and goddamn Draymond Green, and if anybody in here say great Draymond Green is the most dirtiest goddamn player out there. I call it like it is. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You're dirty. Because he started that shit last year by kicking people in their nuts. Now, Draymond just think he above the rim. He want to do whatever he want to do. He trying to be a force out there. Look at the forces back in the days, like a Oakley, a Rick Mahorn, the X-Man, like Jeff was talking about in the show early. Look at them, how they was enforcers. They didn't do all that dirty shit to hurt a motherfucker. They did shit to make a motherfucker know I'm here, and you fuck with my team, you're going to have to take it from me. Because Oakley will put you on your ass. And that's real. And see, I hate this type of basketball we have now, because it used to be a no layup rule. Now, motherfuckers go to the hole like Steph Curry yesterday. He flying down, he ain't nothing but a fucking buck and some change wet. And then not wet, he only 99 pounds. He going to the hole like he a motherfucking giant. Back in the days, Oakley